about time I bring you guys the truth. It's not easy. YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Just Bucks, and I'm back here with another video, man. In today's video, I'm gonna be giving you guys the harsh reality of being a small up-and-coming content creator. Alright, y'all, so in this video, I'm gonna be talking about some things that I feel like you should know before you just try to hop into content creation. Because I know a lot of you guys may think it may just be like a get-rich-quick scheme. You guys see people online doing whatever, living freely, stuff like that. And I want to let you guys know that it's not completely like that. While it is an avenue that can allow you financial freedom and, you know, you explore and do things and meet new people, I also want to shed light on some of the downsides of it. Alright, y'all, so when it comes to content creation, man, just know, man, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Like, this is a grind. Like, you may think you don't want to work that 9 to 5, but that 9 to 5 gonna turn to a 2-4-7. No cap, it's gonna turn into a 24/7 job where you gotta pick up that camera and you don't know what to do, you don't know how to do it, how to edit, what videos to make. It's difficult, man, and I think it's time somebody just be completely transparent with you guys and let y'all know it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Like, there's gonna be some days where, you know, you don't feel like recording, or you just have that brain fog and don't know what to record. Simple as that. There's also gonna be days where, you know, where you got 10,000 ideas, but you just can't bring it to life, or you don't know exactly how, or you don't have the necessary, you know, environment around you or people around you to help bring your ideas to life. And I'm gonna just talk about some of those things. So, for instance, my main platform that I post on is TikTok, right? As you guys may know, I have a pretty good following on TikTok, but I've been doing content creation for 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, it's 2025. I've been doing content creation for 6 years to get to where I'm at now, and I'm still not at a place where I could just do whatever, or where I feel like if I put the camera down and just stop doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna be straight. I done had a lot of highs, and I done had a lot of lows. As you can see, man, it's not just something where you just pick up the camera and you go viral because you look good or because you're so funny. Like, it's really a game of luck, honestly. And the way to, you know, be successful with content creation is you get lucky and you figure out what works, and hopefully you stick with that, and the algorithm is with you, to be honest. Like, it's not just, oh, I know this is going to go viral, or I know this is going to go not viral, you know? Like, you could have the best content in the world and it could get 20 views because just the algorithm's not on your side that day. Another thing with content creation is you have to surround yourself with like-minded people and just not care what the outside opinions think, whether that's your parents, your friends, your family, strangers online. You just gotta learn to not care, honestly. Like, there's been a lot of times where I post a video and I get like hate comments or people hating. You know how I go, like, they say something shady in the comments, and that could really be discouraging, especially when you're a smaller creator trying to get bigger, and that could be discouraging when you are not seeing those numbers, you're not making that money that you want to make, or you may not be making money at all, and that could be really discouraging. So having a strong mental is very important when it comes to becoming a content creator. There's been a lot of times where I've wanted to quit, and there's been a lot of times where I've taken hiatuses because, you know, the pressure of, oh man, I'm not blowing up, maybe that's not for me, is just getting to me, you know. And I've taken breaks, but the thing with social media is you can't take breaks, because one day you could be popping and the next day you could be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you get a little bit of momentum, because it's going to come eventually. If you post 1,000 videos, one is going to blow. And when you get that momentum, you just got to keep building off of it. You cannot get stagnant at all whatsoever when it comes to content creation. This is, like I said, this is a 24/7 job. Like, you gotta constantly be creating. You gotta constantly be coming up with new ideas, new strategies, clips, videos, shorts, long form content, everything. Like, you gotta constantly be creative. Another thing is money. When it comes to content creation, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money before you ever make a dime back. And I could tell you that from personal experience. Like, if you want to be something in this content creation world, you have to invest in yourself, and that's just truth be told. I'm filming on a $1,000 camera right now with 300 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you have to invest in yourself, and I have no problem doing that. Like, I have a $1,100 phone right here, but I just feel like to bring that quality that I want to produce, this is what I needed, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, you're gonna have to spend some money. Like I've spent money traveling. I've spent money on equipment like tripods, ring lights, uh, like clothes, everything. Just everything. Like everything costs money, and I feel like content creation is just about aesthetic and what you bring off, like what you give off. Like a lot of the content creators, they're not showing you the bad times where they're eating noodles and struggling off the gas station meals. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to show you that. I guarantee you, a lot of content creators have those moments though where they're struggling to pay rent and where, you feel me, the money just not coming in how it used to. Because at the end of the day, content creation is not like a 9 to 5 where you know you're gonna make that 1,500 every 2 weeks. You may make 500, you make 5,000. You know what I'm saying? Like it really can go up and down. That's what's scary about content creation is I feel like a lot of people from the outside looking in think you just got this constant revenue flowing, but that's not the case at all unless you're one of those big people where, you know, money is not really an issue. But the next part about money that I'm going to be talking about is making money. For one, you can have all the followers in the world, and that's cool, but you have to learn how to be able to monetize off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've personally found ways to monetize myself, even having a smaller following. I've done TikTok lives, I've done TikTok shop affiliate, I've had brand deals. And if you guys want a video on how to get brand deals as a small creator, drop a comment down below and I'll make a video on that. But yeah, you gotta figure out what works for you and how you can get monetized and how you can make a consistent, you know, revenue on a week-to-week basis, day-to-day basis, you know what I'm saying? And it's really about consistency. Like, I can't stress enough how consistent you have to be, how strong-minded you have to be, and just, man, like, there's really a lot more that goes into it than people think. On the creative side, you gotta be creative, you gotta know how to edit. If you don't wanna pay an editor, you gotta learn what angles work for you and what don't. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Oh, that's what I was talking about. So you gotta surround yourself with like-minded people. Like for me, my friends, they all wanna do YouTube, TikTok, streaming, Instagram, whatever the case may be. They all want to do social media in some way, form, or fashion. And I've noticed just me from going in 2020 when I was the only person that I knew that was doing this, that was in the lane that I'm in, versus now. There's two reasons why I feel like having a like-minded group around you can really help you. One is you got people you can bounce ideas off of, people that can encourage you and really get on you when, you know, you're not being as consistent as you should be. And for two, the people that you are around also have followings, which is why a lot of content creators do collabs. They also have followings. You put yourself in front of their following, they put themselves in front of your following, and then boom, you guys' followings merge to an extent. And that just helps your growth, that helps their growth, and ultimately helps you complete the long-term goal of becoming a content creator, living off that camera, which is what you want to do ultimately if you're trying to be a content creator. So surround yourself with like-minded people, and people that really are disciplined and doing what they're doing and taking it full time, taking it serious, and make those investments together, take those risks together, and just go all in with it. Don't be afraid to do whatever you gotta do to make it, man. I wish you guys the best. This video was kind of a little bit rushed, you know what I'm saying? I was just talking off the dome. I may or may not edit this, but make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. My socials will be linked down in the description. And yeah, man, it's Bucks. I'm out. Peace.